Hey guys, Awesome Sauce here. We're back. I know it's been a little bit, but we're gonna continue our Love and Deepspace wedding banner playthrough. So, we've been through Caleb's and Zane's. Those are the only two we've been through. I'm gonna try and get through the other three today. If I can. If for some other reason I get busy and I have to leave it at like 1 or 2, then that's just how it is. But my goal is to get through the remaining 3 today. So, let me see. Let me just check my... So, I'm going in order of my favorites. So I've already gone through Caleb's and Zane's. The next one would be Xavier. And I'm looking forward to it. See silhouette, yes. Dang, I need to go through the spring ones too. I haven't gone through them. I've gone through almost all the other ones. Oh yeah, that's a new one. Gosh, there's so many of these that I'm so behind on. Okay, so this one is called Starfall Sanctuary. Violent fluctuations in the deep space tunnel have caused frequent spatial anomalies. Hunters are being sent out to investigate, and with work keeping us both so busy, Xavier and I barely get to see each other. Okay. Let's do it. In the heart of an industrial park that's been long abandoned, sunlight dances across the surface of a crystal blue lake. Shimmering ripples spread out on the water. I walk along the lake shore while keeping an eye on the real-time energy readings from my watch. The energy levels in this spatial anomaly are stable. It should be safe for the most part.
How's everything on your end?
I forget, like, the backgrounds that I give them on the phone calls, because you can change that. So that's why his is the spring one, but I forgot I had put it as the spring one. It looks normal so far. If this wasn't an industrial park, I'd almost mistake it for a nice day trip spot.
Things are going well here. This place looks like a classroom.
Interesting. Okay, yes, I'm remembering now the spatial anomaly stuff. The association has investigated spatial anomalies with all sorts of environments and structures before, but this is the first time I've heard of one becoming a classroom. Who knows when we'll have time to go on an actual day trip?
There's a spot nearby that few people know about. Once the deep space tunnel fluctuations have subsided, let's visit it. Oh, right. I found something. It's...
Again? Is it because of the protofield interference? What, we got cut off? We've been so busy lately that we haven't seen each other for a few days. Now we can't even finish a phone call. My emotions waver in sync with the signal strength of my phone. I hope these fluctuations disappear soon. I finally finished writing my investigation report. I wonder if Xavier is back.
You have received a new mission. A spatial anomaly has been detected. Coordinates are already synchronized. Please set out immediately.
Alpha Team's large office is empty. Everyone has been dispatched to investigate different spatial anomalies. With renewed determination, I accept the mission and head to the what? Movere Bridge? I probably said that wrong.
This might be the highest threat level we've encountered.
Hi, Captain Jenna.
What about the data we've collected so far?
Xavier. In the hallway, Captain Jenna gives me a nod before quickly stepping into the elevator. Behind her is Xavier. His calm gaze brightens for a moment when we make eye contact. Have I seen them interact before? Have I seen Captain Jenna and Xavier interact before? If I have, I don't remember. Yet after that brief exchange, we have no choice but to pass each other by. Love it when I get back from work to deal with another anomaly. I know, right? Gosh. During these busy days, the 270 HM has been by my side. Oh, was that her motorcycle? However, it's starting to show signs of wear. I haven't found the time to do maintenance. You've worked hard, 270. I'll give you a proper maintenance check once these fluctuations are gone.
Only the motorcycle gets a maintenance check?
Okay, yeah, I was right. It was a motorcycle. Is Xavier getting jealous of a motorcycle? A flash of white light suddenly fills my vision. Then the man I brush shoulders with materializes from it.
People are like cars. After running around non-stop, they need a maintenance check.
Xavier, since when did you start flashing in and out of the association?
When I need to save time.
Xavier waves his hand in front of me.
Why do you look like you're in a daze?
I lower my gaze and playfully reach out for a high five. We haven't seen each other for several days. Do you miss being on a mission together, partner? As I start to pull my hand back, he gently catches my fingers.
Long time no see, partner.
Aww. See, it's really hard for me. I guess between Xavier and Zane, it's hard for me to choose. It hasn't been that long, right? I try to act nonchalant, but my fingers unconsciously curl around the back of his hand.
Maybe time plays tricks on you when you're alone.
Time is unfair. Why does it only know how to last forever? I was making sure I was reading that right. Can't it be brief for once? Someone should teach it to be more flexible. I play along, then he gently pulls me closer with a firm grip. Ooh.
Since time hasn't learned how to shorten itself yet, we'll have to do it ourselves.
I can feel the warmth of his chest. It seeps through his clothes and envelops my palm.
You've been working hard these past few days. Are you tired?
If I say yes, will you give me a piggyback ride? I shake my head and rest it against his chest. Aw, that's even cuter. I just need to recharge for a bit.
You're free to recharge for as long as you need.
Warning. Abnormal energy readings detected at mission location. Energy levels rising. Proceed immediately to neutralize the source.
I push down my feelings, pull away, and smile at him. That helped. Now I'm fully charged and ready to tackle several spatial anomalies in a row. Aww.
Really? Does that mean you'll be completely drained again when you return to your power bank?
An emotion suddenly flickers across Xavier's face. I smile and raise my hand. I want to pat his fluffy hair. I promise I'll be more energy efficient from now on. His fluffy head leans into my palm. At the same time, he places a small circular device in my other hand.
This is what I was trying to tell you about before the call ended this morning.
Is it from the classroom? I press the switch-like protrusion that's located in the middle of the device. A holographic representation of an unknown galaxy appears in midair.
This model was used to teach students.
That's a mouthful. I feel a ping in my chest because of how naturally he shows his familiarity with this gadget. What goes through his mind when he encounters these things? I can't help but feel uneasy about how alien and distant his world seems.
I was planning to give this to you when I got home. But given our current circumstances, who knows when we'll run into each other.
At least we met up here, even if it was just for a moment.
I hope we won't have to wait too long for our next moment together.
Oh. After eliminating the energy source from another spatial anomaly, I return to the Association's building. My watch reveals that it's already past midnight. Oh, heck nah, girl. Just as I'm about to leave the office, hunger overwhelms me. It refuses to give me the time to go downstairs for food. I open the department's food cabinet to find 2 lonely cups of instant noodles keeping each other company. While waiting for the noodles to cook, I recall the time when all those cups of instant noodles were piled up in front of Xavier at the convenience store. Good thing Xavier isn't here.
So, you'll be happy if I'm not around?
I turn to see Xavier walking toward me. One of the office's blankets is draped around his shoulders. His gaze still carries a heavy sleepiness. When did you...
I finished my mission a little earlier than you did.
I thought you went home, so I was glad you wouldn't have to go hungry.
If I stay here, our next moment might arrive sooner.
My heart feels like it's in a hot air balloon that's floating high in the air. Have you eaten? He shakes his head. Of course he hasn't.
When I checked the cabinet, there were only 2 cups of instant noodles left. I figured you probably wouldn't have time to eat today.
Did he leave them for me? Oh. I place an unopened cup of instant noodles in his hands. 1 cup each. Will it give you enough energy, though? I wouldn't be surprised if it barely counts as a snack.
We can save the rest of our meal for when we meet again.
I'd say this one, I mean, not that the others weren't, like, tame or anything, but I feel like this one's more, like, tamer than the others. Moonlight cascades onto the balcony. Meanwhile, neon lights sparkle as far as the eye can see. As we eat instant noodles, it's like we finally have a moment of peace that only belongs to this hectic work schedule. Or I guess not, like, tame, but, like, natural, I guess is a way to put it. I don't know. I don't know how to put it. Because they both work as deep space hunters, so I think that makes sense. I thought I had gotten used to being a hunter, but I guess I still need to catch my breath sometimes.
Do you still enjoy being a hunter?
That's an MC question, I don't know. Of course, I just realized that even when you love your job, you need some time away from it every now and then. Xavier gazes at me thoughtfully. The moonlight casts a soft glow across his hair and features.
If you could leave everything behind, where would you go?
I ponder for a moment before taking out the circular device he gave me. I press the button and an unfamiliar galaxy materializes in the night sky. It almost looks real. I don't know if there's a place with no wanderers, since that would mean deep space hunters aren't needed. Xavier's gaze passes through the hologram to rest on my face.
What if there is?
I'd like to rest there for a while. A moment would be enough. I turn to look at Xavier. The hologram's light shimmers across his serene expression. What about you, Xavier? Do you ever feel like leaving everything behind when you're exhausted?
I never thought about it before I met you.
Not even once?
No, not even once.
Then what about after you met me?
I feel even less inclined to leave everything behind now.
After running around all day, exhaustion washes over me. I fight to keep my eyes open. I don't want to waste our precious time together.
Rest if you're tired.
I take Xavier's hand. I can't help but close my eyes as I mumble. Xavier, if I leave everything behind for a bit, will you join me? Let me pretend this is a dream.
You have received a new mission. A spatial anomaly has been detected.
Oh, frick.
Coordinates are already synchronized. Please set out immediately.
Sorry. It came from my watch.
I got one too. How long will we have to keep doing this? Always being apart. We're rarely together. Getting back on my motorcycle, I make an effort to sound more upbeat. Well, let's look on the bright side. Even if we can't go to a place without wanderers, the deep space tunnel fluctuations will disappear eventually. There's so many things I want to do. I have to check out that new restaurant, watch recently released movies, see those new attractions at the amusement park. Xavier places the helmet on my head and carefully fastens the strap.
If it's just a short amount of time, then it shouldn't be that hard.
Confused, I look up at him, but he pulls down my visor.
Stay safe.
Most spatial anomalies are harmless. However, we occasionally encounter ones with hidden dangers. I didn't expect the powerful wanderer to be hiding here. It's a good thing I wasn't late. After the battle, I slump against my motorcycle. I'm so exhausted that I want to lie down on the spot. I don't even have the strength to start the engine.
Your partner Xavier needs backup. Will you accept the request?
The system only shows the coordinates Xavier sent. There are no details about the situation. Did he run into something serious? I force myself... Ooh, girl, it's past midnight. How can you? I force myself to focus and head toward the coordinates. The coordinates lead to a tunnel located in the city's outskirts. I can see Xavier in the distance. He's leaning against the entrance with his arms crossed.
You got here quickly. Did everything go well on your end?
I eliminated the metaflux source. What about you? Did you find yourself in a pickle?
Yeah, and I need my partner's help to deal with it.
He reaches for my hand and leads me into the tunnel. Xavier, where the heck are we going? Xavier summons an orb of light to illuminate the pitch-black tunnel. He holds my hand as he walks slightly ahead of me. Do you remember when we walked through a tunnel like this in a no-hunt zone? At the time, I never would have thought we'd go from ordinary partners to... Xavier turns his head. The floating orb of light illuminates the color of his eyes.
You never expected this at all?
You already knew since back then?
People usually need to have a wish before they think about how to make it happen.
I take a moment to process the meaning behind his words, but then the light suddenly brightens. We reach the end of the tunnel, and the sight before me makes my eyes widen. An endless expanse of green stretches as far as the eye can see. Near the horizon, a massive planet looms in the night sky. This is pretty. Shooting stars soar across the sky, and brilliant nebulae expand in the distance. The universe slowly unfolds before my eyes. Stunned, I look at Xavier. Countless stars seem to be falling into his eyes. Xavier, you didn't call me here because you ran into a serious problem.
It would be a serious problem if I couldn't appreciate this kind of scenery with you.
Oh.
This is the last known spatial anomaly. And I wanted my last mission to be with you.
He takes my hand as we step into the lush field. Radiant lights, reminiscent of fireflies, float above a sea of flowers as they move toward us. This is the most beautiful spatial anomaly I've visited. I gently pinch Xavier's cheek.
Oh.
Hang on, I gotta save that. That was cute. This isn't a dream? He gently pinches my cheek in response.
Is this really the best way to check if you're dreaming?
Ouch, that hurts. Okay, I'm pretty sure this isn't a dream. But the energy readings here are very weak. Finding the anomaly source will take some time.
This place is huge. If we walk for too long, we'll need to use the planets as our compass.
Out of the corner of my eye, I see Xavier point to the massive planet in the sky. His expression becomes more distant, detached. Xavier, you volunteered to investigate this space. Am I right? So I'm assuming this has to do with his myth lore too, but I haven't read any of his myth lore. I know he's like a prince of some sort from a planet, but that's all I know.
Yeah.
We're supposed to destroy the spatial anomaly, yet Xavier stands beneath these stars in a sea of flowers. It's as if he used to belong to this place.
Do you like it here?
He only asked me about here, but it feels like he's asking about something else beyond our reach. Another starry sea. Yes. The energy source can wait. I want to stay here with you for a bit. As if on cue, a shooting star streaks across the sky. This isn't the first time we've watched shooting stars together, huh? Xavier freezes. The light in his eyes briefly dims before he lowers his gaze. Did you already forget? On your birthday, we watched a meteor shower at the plaza with the fountain. Here's the thing. I think I was playing the game when Xavier's birthday was happening, but I didn't realize how limited the memories were, or how time sensitive they were, so I didn't get his first birthday one, but I know which one she's talking about.
How could I forget?
He looks at me and warmth returns to his expression.
Do you want to see where the shooting stars land?
Can we even catch up to them? Before I can hear his answer, he takes my hand.
Didn't you already catch a star?
Are you talking about you? As we move closer, shooting stars fly across the sky one after another. Their descent leads them to the other side of the planet. Our footsteps shift the luminescence in the grass. The sparkling light ripples out with every step we take. Yet in the boundless universe, even the grandest of miracles couldn't compare to this, us holding hands as we walk side by side. Following the trail of shooting stars, we arrive at a gentle slope. Suddenly, our watches go off. The energy source must be hidden in the grass.
I found it.
Xavier parts the knee-high grass. A hint of surprise appears on his face, and I follow his gaze. A small bluish-purple flower sits in the grass. A remarkable energy radiates from it. It's just the flower. I crouch down and reach out, but I pause when my hand is centimeters away from those petals.
It's wavy leaf sea lavender.
crouches down beside me, and we stare at the flower in silent wonder. Once we remove its energy, our mission will be over.
These flowers are vessels for energy, and once it dissipates, they'll have served their purpose.
But this is the last spatial anomaly. Xavier reaches across the flower and takes my hand.
Let's leave something here then.
At that moment, luminescent lights manifest. Like fireflies, they begin to drift toward us. He slightly moves his fingers, and the lights dance through the air like a flock of birds following the direction he ushers them toward.
What's going through your mind right now?
I look at the little flower, and its image begins to appear in my head. Before my eyes, the luminescent lights suddenly coalesce to form the shape of a flower. They shine brilliantly in the air. I stand up and reach out to touch it. It disperses instantly and transforms back into scattered lights. Xavier raises his hand. He gathers the specks in his palm before placing them on my shoulder. I love all the tux that the guys get to wear. I freaking love it. Like, they're so nice. It really lets them stand out. And I think it's a wonderful, like, all of them, all the outfits. They're beautiful. The lights fall and fade. Somehow, they magically transform Xavier's hunter uniform and my own into a white formal wear. A gentle breeze lifts my flowing skirt in sync with my fluttering heart.
Can I borrow your eval again?
I take his hand and we resonate. Our resonance makes the luminescent lights gather before us. They create a massive crescent moon that's hovering above the green field. It's a moonboat.
Don't stars like to rest on the moon?
He lets out a soft laugh, and the moonlight makes his eyes shine even brighter.
Is it time to set sail with your star, Captain?
That's so cute. These are so cute. He takes my hand, and together we sit on the crescent moon. My feet leave the ground as the celestial body gradually fills my vision. Below me, the field shrinks until it's no bigger than a green envelope. The moon gracefully sails through the night sky. Nestled on its surface were its passengers. I love how the devs got to be a little more creative with these scenes. Oh yeah, I forgot about this.
Maybe it'll carry us all the way to the very edges of deep space. Then, may I leave behind my own memento for this journey? want the moon and the river of stars to witness this moment with us. It was a pleasant voyage, my lady. Watch your step, please.
Oh ho ho, the bridal carry. I like it.
No matter where our journey takes us, I'll always be by your side. Yes, these flowers are returning to where they came from. It's okay. I'll never leave you. In this vast universe, someone has left a mark on me. It can never be removed. So, is it possible for you to stay with me until the end of time? Let the stars be our witness. Our vow shall endure like the universe itself.
That was really cute. I loved it. After we neutralized the wavy leaf sea lavender's energy, the last spatial anomaly quickly vanished as well. I know, the scenery is so pretty. Now that the deep space tunnel's fluctuation subsided, all hunters involved in dealing with the spatial anomalies were granted special leave. I've been so busy these past few days that I neglected my plant friends on the balcony. I checked on them this morning and they're wilting. Can we still save them? I'll help. Oh, is that it? I head upstairs to help Xavier perform emergency treatment on his plants and flowers. Is this his balcony? That's not his balcony. The gentle morning sunlight bathes everything in its warmth. I stretch while watering the plants and loosening the soil.
Are you tired? Do you want to take a break?
No, I just feel great. When was the last time we got to enjoy a peaceful moment like this? You're up earlier than I expected. I thought you'd sleep in today.
I wanted to do that, but after being busy for so long, I realized how precious free time is.
We exchange a smile before we return to tending the potted plants. By the time the sun gets warm enough to make us break a light sweat, we finish our work. I turn to look at Xavier, who's focused on watering the plants. His back is facing me, and the sunlight makes his white sweater look soft and fluffy.
Yes?
Your back is warm from the sun. It's like toast.
Only on one side, though. It's time to flip over.
On the balcony, he guides me to sit down. A gentle breeze carries the subtle fragrance of flowers, which mixes with his refreshing scent. I can feel my temperature slowly rising, but I'm not sure if it's from the sun or his arm that's pressed against me.
This side is warm now, too.
I feel his weight shift slightly. When I turn, I see Xavier's head is tilted toward me. He's sort of leaning in. Xavier, are you sleepy? If we don't leave soon, we'll miss out on the Cosmic Archaeology Museum's opening hours.
Can we go to the museum tomorrow?
Are you still tired? He looks up at me and slightly nods.
A little.
I reach out and gently pat his head. We can go to the museum another day. Let's wait until you've gotten enough rest. Just as I'm about to get up, he pulls me back to his side. His grip is gentle yet firm.
This is the most effective way to rest.
That's it? I thought you wanted me to take you somewhere scenic and beautiful.
What do you mean by that's it? The simpler things are, the more cherishable they are at any given moment.
He looks at me. Emotions gently ripple in his eyes.
By sharing more simple moments together, I can become an irreplaceable mark on your life.
Aww, that one was cute. I liked it. I'll admit, that one didn't get me to cry like how Zane's did. But nor did Caleb's. Caleb's didn't get me to... I thought Caleb's was cute. I really did like Caleb's. Xavier's was really cute. I liked it. Zane's, I feel like, is the only one so far that's gotten me to cry. But, here's the thing. We're in the top 2 now. We're in the top 2 now. And Raphael and Silas have gotten me to cry more than I care to admit. So, now I get the wedding dress. And then now I can get the ring. Which would be right here. So yeah. That was a really cute one. I like that one. It was adorable. I really like the scenery of it too. It was really pretty. I like the moon. I like the stars. I like the planet. It was really pretty. Maybe it's because I don't have as much context in regards to their myth stuff. Because Zane, I only have the Foreseer myth knowledge. And the only other myth that I've gone through fully is Silas's. So I feel like Silas's I can nail down pretty easily. But otherwise, Foreseer Zane is the only other myth that I've read. And honestly, why did I read that one? I think I was just bored and I was like, am I gonna stream them or am I just gonna read through them by myself? And I think I started to read through them by myself, but then I was like, no, I want to stream them all, so I stopped at Zane's. But it was really cute. When did I get Xavier's, what? His myth stuff? Or are you talking about the wedding banner? I have all 5 of their wedding banner stuff. It took me a lot of wishes to get there. Like, I've made 347 wishes. I've had them all since last week. I think this event, it's got 7 days until it ends. But I think, what is it? When it first started, I think it was like 18 days before it ended. So I got them all last week. I want to get, I'm still pulling, and the reason why I'm still pulling is because if you get at least 2 of the same memory, then you unlock, their alternate outfits. No, wait, this, right? Which I have Silas's. Silas is the alternate. This is his alternate white outfit. And I have Raphael's. This is his alternate white outfit. I want to get the other 3. Those are the only other 3 that I haven't got. So I don't have Zane's white outfit. Ooh, his is really nice. Because Xavier already has a white outfit, his alternate would be the black outfit. So I don't have his, and I don't have Caleb's. I feel like I'll be okay if I don't get Caleb's, because Caleb isn't really the one that I'm pulling for. I want to try and get these 2. If I can get those 2, then, you know, we'll be all hunky-dory. But I have to keep pulling in order for me to get duplicates. But I've had all their memories since last week. In fact, let me see if I can do some pulls right now. I doubt I'm gonna get anything within these 3, but no harm in trying. Nope. Nothing in those 3. That's okay though. Now I'm at 350 wishes. So, yeah, there we go. So yeah, that's where I'm at on those. Let me see. Alright, so 3 out of 5. Now we're down to the final 2. And we're gonna go with Raphael's. And his is right here. Destined Dawntide. As spatial anomalies keep appearing, the Hunters Association continues to send people out to investigate. This morning, I had just been assigned to check out one near the coast of White Sand Bay when a message from Raphael suddenly popped up on my phone. Save me. You know, I'm expecting Raphael to be pretty dramatic for this one. Not that I don't already know he's like that. I expect it. A small speedboat cuts through the azure waters. An island appears, but there's no trace of Mo Art Studio, which was built on it. In its place stands an unfamiliar landscape. This is the newly formed spatial anomaly. That person is. Carrying a canvas and art supplies, a familiar figure stands on the shore. Even from across the vast sea, I can see the helpless expression on his face. Raphael. Ah, so you just woke up and your home was gone?
I shouldn't have passed out after staying up for 2 days. Then maybe I could have saved more than just these things.
With a pained expression, he turns to show me his small collection of personal belongings that were salvaged. I spot a water container for painting. It wasn't even emptied before he grabbed it. I quickly clear my throat to suppress an inappropriate urge to laugh. Don't worry, this is just a spatial anomaly created by the Deepspace tunnel. Once the fluctuations subside, your home will return to normal. So he's homeless right now. That's funny. But the road to White Sand Bay, along with its beach, has also vanished beneath the waves. The fluctuations caused a protofield displacement, which resulted in shifting the spatial anomaly several nautical miles away from its actual location. In other words, this place has become a lonely island. Everything is normal for now. No metaflux fluctuations have been detected, and there are no signs of wanderers.
Well done. The spatial anomaly appeared without warning, so we'll need to conduct a more thorough investigation and analysis.
Out of the corner of my eye, I see Raphael taking inventory of his art supplies. A light bulb goes off in my head. Captain, is it possible for me to continue my investigation?
You're not gonna leave?
I end the call, and Raphael has somehow appeared behind me. His eyes sparkle with anticipation. You're a poor fishy stranded on an island. I can't just let you fend for yourself. Are you sure you want to stay here, though? You can always come over to my place.
Cutie, I'm literally surrounded by the ocean. I don't think I can get stranded even if I tried.
Touché. After his initial confusion wore off, Raphael quickly embraced his new status as a castaway.
I was planning to visit a spatial anomaly for inspiration, since a lot were popping up recently. I didn't expect one to deliver itself to my doorstep, though. But there's a more pressing matter.
A slightly troubled expression appears on his face.
After painting for 2 days straight, I fell onto my bed, and then I spent the whole morning trying to save my art supplies. If I don't eat something soon, I might become a real castaway.
You're literally a merman surrounded by the ocean. Yet, you can't. Okay. Alrighty. And being homeless is funny. He's a merman. The sea is not an issue. He just chooses to make it an issue, okay? He's not homeless in the slightest. He's just being dramatic. Fishy cookies or lobster flavored crispy noodles? Which one do you want?
I'll take the fishy cookies. What brand of cookies are these? They're pretty good.
I freaking love Raphael, bro. Raphael makes me laugh. By the speedboat, Raphael tosses them into his mouth while taking the heavy bag from my hands.
What's inside?
A cooker and its grill. I also brought some seasonings and ingredients.
Then that's...
It's an auto-expanding tent. Since when did I get camping gear? What the heck? It's an auto-expanding tent from the association. It sets itself up with one press of the button. I'll show you how it works in a bit. I toss the tent and outdoor mat onto the beach's sand. Then I pick up another bag.
And this?
Some snacks, fruits, drinks, stuff like that.
Miss Bodyguard, I think you're a little too excited about me being stranded on a deserted island.
I am not. I continue tossing bags of various sizes onto the beach and speak with conviction. It seems like MC's happy about it too. I was worried you might suddenly end up on a deserted island, so I brought everything I could think of. They're necessary for survival. He can grow a fin! I am not concerned about this man in the slightest. Raphael waves the game controller in his right hand. Game controller? Raphael waves the game controller in his right hand and the boing fish-shaped massage hammer in his left. What the frick did I just read? He pretends to have an epiphany.
I see. Humans need many things to survive.
You see? He doesn't even refer to himself as a human being. Yes, humans are delicate creatures. We can't take any chances.
All right, we should hurry then.
Dramatic. He's dramatic. That's what he is. He's perfectly capable of taking care of himself. He's just dramatic. He gracefully leaps off the speedboat. Then he turns with his arms outstretched.
We need to build a shelter for my delicate human companion before the tide rises.
And he's sassy. After finding a nice flat spot and successfully setting up the tent, I'm about to show off my handiwork to Raphael when... Where is he?
Look.
You like him sassy? Yes, I like him sassy, okay? You wanna know why? Because I'm just as sassy. If you can't be on my same level of sass, you don't need to be here. Hey, Silas is sassy too. It's just, I guess the way Raphael does it, he's more playful sassy, and Silas is more pompous sassy. Either way, yes, I like sassy. Flowers burst into my field of view, their vibrant red petals dancing like flames. They're beautiful. Where did you find them?
Over there.
I look at where Raphael is pointing and catch glimpses of something mysterious behind the dense foliage.
I was looking for a branch so I could make you a fishing rod, but I found several flame lilies growing in the bushes. I followed the flower trail and saw... Do you want to take a guess?
Flowers? A tribe who lives on this island? This isn't good, Raphael. They might tie us up and feed us to the fish. I pretend to be scared and grab his hand.
Oh boy, the seasonings you brought are gonna come in handy, you know. Can you sprinkle more thyme on me?
Come on! Are you telling me he's not sassy? Raphael gently squeezes my hand as he leads me across the soft sand. We follow the trail of flowers. An arc of light shines over the horizon, its golden brilliance cascading to the center of the island. It reveals ancient ruins that rise and fall with the land. Interesting. Weathered stone pillars. Oh, this does have to do with his myth. Yeah, this has to do with all their myths, and this is what happens when I don't freaking read them. Withered stone pillars stand in solemn silence. Vibrant vines cling tightly to their surfaces as if they were nature's radiant tattoos. There are sand-covered ruins and crumbling walls as far as the eye can see. With a low, mournful sound, the sea breeze passes through the cracks in the stones. This doesn't look like a tribe's home. It looks more like the ruins of an ancient temple. I think this has to do with his Abyss Walker myth. I think. In the center stands a withered alcove. Broken stained glass windows cast their kaleidoscopic colors upon its surface. Raphael crouches down. His fingers gently trace the relief carved into the stone wall.
This is...
What is it? When Raphael doesn't answer, I lean in to examine it. The intricate carvings are detailed. While a lot has been worn away by wind and sand, I can still imagine their original magnificence. This part looks like a person. What's that? Sort of like a giant crab raising its pincers.
I'm sorry to disappoint you, but that giant crab is Lemuria's sea god.
Cough, cough, nudge, nudge. He takes my fingers and guides them to an indentation. He helps me trace the relief's patterns.
These lines are the hair, and the pincers are actually the body. Next to it is a radiant sacred staff.
And you know about all this because... cough, cough, nudge, nudge?
These reliefs probably depict the legend of the first sea god from Lemuria's creation. They're not a guide on how to cook crabs.
I'm sorry, I was rude. But how do you know for sure that this is the Lemurian sea god? Because he is one, you freaking... Ooh.
I can tell just by looking at it.
I'm totally not one of them. Seeing Raphael's matter-of-fact expression, I wonder if this is some kind of special sense that only Lemurians have. Based on what the association told me, these spatial anomalies appearing in the city might be projections from the end of the Deepspace tunnel. If that theory is correct, then could this place be...
Yeah, it might very well be from the sunken civilization of Lemuria.
In contrast to my astonishment, Raphael remains calm as he gently closes my mouth.
This temple was probably built by my great-great-great-great ancestors.
So, if I took a bottle of sand from here, would it be a historical artifact?
Make sure the sea god certifies its authenticity first.
As Raphael speaks, he blows away the sand from the crevices. The carvings are more visible. This is Lemuria's sea god. What an imposing, majestic person.
You know, there's also a young, good-looking one.
You know, it's things like this where he makes me want to smack him. Is the figure beside him his consort?
Yeah. The sea god brought coral branches and conches when he asked her to be his bride.
Ah. Wow, the sea god knows how to be romantic, huh? He tucks something behind my ear. I reach up and feel soft flower petals. Aw. A flower? What are you...
You don't like it?
I do like it. I like it. You also know how to be romantic. Smiling, Raphael pulls out a paintbrush to remove the dust from the relief. You said this was the first sea god. Does that mean there was eventually a second and third sea god?
Every sunrise is accompanied by a sunset. Likewise, the sea god slumbers and awakens with the ebb and flow of his power. But when his power is gone, he fades away and dissolves into the sea.
I can't fact check you because I haven't read either of your myths. I'm sorry. When will the next sea god appear? He's right in front of you.
No one knows. Sometimes only a few years pass between a sea god's passing and their successor's birth. Other times, it can take centuries.
What about now? Is there a sea god in the current era? Letting out an amused chuckle, Raphael gently taps my forehead.
Who knows? It's just ancient history from thousands of years ago.
Who knows? I definitely wouldn't be one of them.
Let's go.
He dusts off his hands to remove the sand. Then he stands up and pulls me to my feet. Where are we going?
To get my art supplies, duh. Nowadays, you have to be lucky to find Lemurian ruins. We need to copy these reliefs before they disappear and preserve them while we still can. But before that, there's one more thing.
Following his gaze, I turn. Nearby, our tent is practically upside down. Only one peg is in the ground as it struggles against the howling winds.
We better hurry. Otherwise, we'll have to share the ocean with the sharks tonight.
That's interesting, though. I wonder why he doesn't tell us that he's the sea god in the current timeline. Or maybe he just doesn't want to scare us. I don't know. After properly securing the tent, Raphael takes charge of the landscape architecture while I handle the interior design. By the time I finish organizing everything and lift the tent flap, the sun is setting. The clouds are painted in dappled gold. Evening's light washes over the sea and bathes the island in soft, warm hues. A bright splash of coral red now sits on the sand. Is this Raphael's idea of landscape architecture?
Please. Of course there's more. Look behind you.
Unable to see Raphael anywhere, I walk around to the back of the tent. I'm confused. The fence is arranged in a staggered manner. It's decorated not with vines, but with colorful seashells and sea glass. A winding path paved with pebbles leads to a weathered wooden boat. Crystalline waves dance across the boat's hull. There's no question about who painted them. Where did you get all of this?
I just walked along the shore. Everything here is nature's gift.
When Raphael appears before me again, I wipe away the dust on his face.
So, my darling, delicate human, does this meet your survival requirements?
I so want to smack you. It's great, but... I point to the grill and stove setup next to the wooden boat. It'd be perfect if there was grilled meat. Oh, and drinks and fresh fruit to the side.
Are you sure those are required? It sounds more like a request.
It's required. Go do it. Despite saying those words, Raphael walks over there.
Here.
Thank you. As I take the can, I catch a glimpse of an unusual blue tinge beneath Raphael's collar. Scales? Raphael, I think your scales are showing.
Huh?
Huh? Don't move. Let me see them.
Hey, wait. Your hands are freezing.
Raphael frantically grabs my hands.
I know what you're thinking, but they aren't scales, cutie.
So what are they? What are they?
You'll see after it gets dark.
Raphael stuffs a large prawn cracker into my mouth to silence me and my curiosity.
Take one step forward, bend down, and then keep moving.
Where the freak? Just so we're on the same page, don't lead me into spooky caves or dump me onto a dolphin's back, okay?
I haven't done any of those since I was 10.
What is this background? I wouldn't be so sure about that. Raphael has covered my eyes. As he guides me into the tent, the sound of the sea grows fainter.
Okay, now lie down on the blanket.
It's blurry! Right here. I trip over a round object and I immediately reach out for something to steady myself. I wasn't injured from falling. Actually, I feel very comfortable right now. I toss aside the thing that I tripped over, the boing fish-shaped massage hammer, and feel the cushion under me. Let me guess, it's Raphael. Don't act like you don't like it. My cushion squirms in protest. Taking off my blindfold, I try to put on an innocent smile. Are you okay?
No. The split-second decision to use me as your cushion was done with grace. I'm impressed.
You're welcome. Oh, you're too kind. Raphael raises his knee and nudges me.
Why aren't you getting up?
What if I want to cuddle, okay? Mess around. Ow, I fell and got hurt. I need I need a kiss before I can get up.
You're such a tease.
And you're not? Shut up. Shut up. His ears turned red. He holds the back of my neck as his soft, cool lips meet. Oh my gosh, I wasn't expecting an actual kiss, okay? I thought he was gonna give me a smooch on the forehead or something. Oh! Oh dang, okay. Oh, yes. So what bioluminescent particles are on him? I don't know. I thought it was the scales, so either we're right or we're wrong. I don't know what they are. Yo, okay, we just got romantic up in here. I like it. He holds the back of my neck as his soft, cool lips meet mine. Then the gentle kiss deepens into something more intense. I'm left breathless. That's enough. Oh, okay. Okay. Alright. I like where this is going. His other hand finds my waist and pulls me closer. With nowhere to retreat, I surrender to his passionate kiss.
You had enough.
No, keep going. You're such a tease. I try to calm down and sit up, but Raphael shifts to his side and gently guides me to lie down next to him. Can you tell me why you were being secretive this afternoon?
Lie down and look up.
The lamp is suddenly turned off, and everything has plunged into darkness. See, he could be romantic when he wants. Like, a lot of people like to complain. They're like, he's too feminine. He's too this. He's too that. I don't see him that way at all. He can man up when he really wants to. Like how he did just now. So, I've never seen him that way. If anything, he's the perfect amount. Gentle lights begin to dance across the tent ceiling. They gradually merge into a stunning display that resembles waves, blooming flowers, and brilliant stardust. With the sound of waves slapping against the shore, I feel as if I'm falling into a luminescent blue ocean.
I mixed paint with fluorescent materials to try and recreate what you'd see with bioluminescent algae. You know, the blue tears phenomenon.
Oh, it's algae. Apparently.
I used countless jars of paint to make a small bottle, but it was worth it.
Beside me, Raphael is bathed in the same light. The paint mark below his collarbone gives off a gentle glow. It's like a kiss from the ocean. I remember you said that blue tears only last for 10 seconds once they leave the ocean.
These should stay with us for much longer. Or at least until you wash them off.
I wouldn't do that. As I gaze quietly at the blue sea, I remember the equally magnificent reliefs I saw in the ruins. Raphael, tell me stories about Lemuria.
Do you remember the Tome of the Sea God?
Yes.
They say it contains the entire history of Lemuria, which spans countless millennia. It also has prophecies that were passed down for generations.
Raphael moves his fingers, and the glowing patterns transform into mysterious images.
What tale do you want to hear about first? Oh, and before I begin...
Amidst the sound of distant waves, his voice takes on the flowing sea's soothing quality.
Everything I'm about to tell you is nothing more than a myth. That night, I fall asleep while Raphael tells his stories. In my dream, I see a breathtaking azure world. Massive sea creatures gracefully swim, schools of fish dash past mysterious seagrass, and luminous jellyfish drift past the rainbow-colored coral reefs. I like the music. A melody played on a flute resounds from afar, as a small blue fish swims up to my fingertips. It swishes its tail as it guides me deeper into the ocean. And then I see it. A warm, dancing flame. It's waiting for me. A young sea god cradles it in his hands before gently placing it against my heart.
Over the next few days, I focus on investigating the spatial anomaly while Raphael focuses on sketching the ancient reliefs. Aside from researching the ruins, he seems to be thoroughly enjoying the stranded on a desert island situation. Yeah, because MC's with him. For example, nice outfit. What's this? When I return from my investigation that day, I find a wind chime made of seashells hanging by the door.
I wanted to make a paint organizer, so I collected some seashells. But then I realized I collected too many, which is why I made the executive decision to use them all.
The table is covered with several shell organizers, shell pen holders, and a row of little birds composed of shells.
Look at this. Doesn't it remind you of the seagull that stole your bread yesterday?
And then? These are...
They're sea lanterns. Isn't it obvious?
Raphael's having fun. Several sea lanterns are scattered across the ground. Meanwhile, Raphael carefully removes excess wood with a small knife. I thought you didn't believe in sea lanterns and other wish-making customs.
Yeah, I don't. But I thought you might want to try it.
Aww. Well, you aren't wrong, and we need your fire here. Oh yeah, that's right. His evol's fire.
You know, you're getting really comfortable with bossing me around. Too comfortable, in fact.
Too bad. As we resonate, a warm glow emanates from within the lantern. It's not long before the sea's surface is illuminated by many lights. Our time on that small island slips away like a gentle breeze. I send over the last protofield readings. Meanwhile, the arc of light above the horizon has faded. It's a specter of its former self. This means the deep space tunnel's fluctuations are getting weaker. The spatial anomaly could vanish at any moment. The wind wakes me up that night. When I turn my head, I find myself alone. The sleeping bag is cold. Is he still awake? I pull back the tent flap and look outside. There's a faint glow coming from a fire in the distance. It's near the ruins. In flickering firelight, Raphael sits before a centered stone wall. His thin charcoal pencil makes soft scratching sounds as it moves across the paper.
You're awake?
Indeed. And you freaking ditched me. Using his free hand, he lifts the blanket from his shoulders. I move closer, and he wraps the blanket around us. Aw, okay, I forgive you. Can't sleep?
I just wanted to finish the remaining sketches, that's all.
The paper is filled with mysterious, otherworldly drawings. I can vaguely make out the figure of the sea god. It's been a few days. Have you made any new discoveries?
I wouldn't call them discoveries, but I did learn about a few things that weren't mentioned in the Tome of the Sea God. For example, the Sea God tried to win over his beloved in a variety of elaborate ways. I also found out how many times he stumbled.
I feel bad for him. Even these embarrassing moments were recorded by your ancestors so we could laugh at them today. I'm guessing the Sea God won his beloved's heart in the end, right? Otherwise, there wouldn't be more to the story.
You're correct. The Sea God and his bride lived together for all of eternity. Their power watched over Lemuria as the ocean thrived.
I feel like you're lying, but I don't know. That's a textbook example of a happy ending. Yeah, I feel like you're lying. That's not... Okay.
And it's not how it ended.
Ooh! Huh?
The true ending is right here.
Raphael's finger hovers over the carved relief.
The ancient people of Lemuria believed the sea god would protect them forever. That's why they built this temple. It was to record their legend and pass it down. They must have believed these carvings would stand the test of time as a Lemurian monument.
In the firelight, Raphael's voice softens, and the air around us becomes hazy.
Yet the temple was eventually abandoned. Their civilization sank into the deep sea, and Lemuria was reduced to nothing in that abyss. Clearly, the sea god failed to protect his people.
It's just a myth.
Yeah, that's why I don't believe in things like legends.
Raphael, that hurts. The charcoal pencil meanders across the paper. It leaves meaningless lines in its wake.
Whether it's a sculpture or a painting, art is just one way to capture a scene, to preserve a moment in time. But sculptures crumble, and the colors in paintings fade. Our humble efforts are powerless against time's relentless march.
But here you are, still drawing. I tap the paper in his hand. Deep down, you instinctively wish to preserve something, right?
Don't you think it's contradictory? I know nothing lasts forever, but I still want to keep trying.
I cup his face in my hands, then I squish his cheeks. Raphael, you silly fish.
Why are you calling me a fish again?
'Cause you are. You've already captured thousands of beautiful moments. They're anything but meaningless attempts.
But I'm not satisfied with that.
He lowers his head and embraces me. His warm breath tickles my ear.
I want to capture more moments. Every single second of being stranded on an island with you. I want to preserve it all.
I hug him back, and when I see the arc of light above us, a thought appears in my mind. Can I do anything to make this moment last forever? I'm not sure when I dozed off, but when I open my eyes again, I find myself wrapped in a blanket. I'm inside the tent. Aw, he carried us back. Art supplies and sketches are stacked on the table. Raphael finished all his drawings. I walk outside and head to the shore in front of the ruins. Raphael is staring at the fading arc of light as dawn appears on the horizon.
Do you want to watch the sunrise together?
Sure. Is this our last sunrise here?
Are you gonna miss this place?
Of course. We worked so hard to build our base. Now we'll never see it or these ruins again. I know they won't really disappear, though. They'll just return to their original timeline in space. Their original timeline in space. MC just confirmed it. I turn to meet Raphael's gaze. Even though our time will pass once the space dissipates, I believe it's left its unique mark. Whether on this island or in our memories.
Wait. I feel like I'm about to hear something important. I need to prepare myself.
For what?
Are you really gonna spend our last moments on this island wearing pajamas?
They aren't pajamas. Looking down at my wrinkled clothes, I touch my messy hair. A belated rush of embarrassment floods my face.
There's a brown box in the tent. Check it out. I'll wait for you here.
Huh.
Did you really think my personal belongings were just art supplies? Tell me what you're thinking about right now.
I'm thinking how resonating didn't change our clothes this time around. Oh, you look so cute, I love it.
My fire combined with your flower, it's anything but simple. Do you know what it means to have this as our witness? Then, in return, I'll give you the entire ocean as my gift. By Lemurian customs, our covenant has been forged.
That veil is so gorgeous.
Every second of our lives must be shared, starting from this moment. If this vow actually represents eternity, will you give me the chance to prove myself worthy of your devotion? Would you like to share this moment with me, cutie?
Oh, the rainbow.
All right, can you lower your head a little? From now on, the ocean's waters flow for you.
That was it? Yo, hold on a freaking minute. That's how it ends? Oh my gosh. Oh, that was so cute. Oh my, okay, I wasn't expecting it to end on the scene. Normally there's a little bit after that. That was cute. That was so cute. Okay, the whole kissing under the veil thing is like such a romance movie kind of thing, but I love it. I love it. That was adorable. Okay. I heard a lot of people talking about how Raphael's banner was a little underwhelming in regards to the others. I don't feel like that was underwhelming at all. If anything, I feel like it was just right. I feel like it was perfect, if anything. I loved it. I think that was amazing. I think it was adorable, and I'll admit I wasn't expecting it to end on the actual scene. But I think that's a good way to end it. I like it. I like it. It's really sweet. It's really cute. It was adorable. It got me to smile. It got me to giggle. And honestly, he got me to swoon a lot sooner than the other guys did. With the whole kiss in the tent thing. So, yeah, I think that one was perfect. I think that one was amazing. I loved it. It was adorable. I don't feel underwhelmed by that at all. And now I get the ring. That was cute. That was cute. I really liked it. 10 out of 10. Honestly, I guess in terms of my favorites so far, without including Silas's, I would say Raphael's my first. I would say Zane's second. I don't know who I would put third. I'd probably put Xavier third. Xavier third and Caleb's fourth. Just off of those four. But I like them all. I think my two favorite right now are Zane and Raphael. That was cute though. I really liked it. I really liked it. That one was adorable. I feel like that wasn't underwhelming, but then again, I'm super biased when it comes to Raphael, so I don't know. Alrighty. Last but most certainly not least is Silas. I've heard a lot of great things in regards to this one, and I feel like this one fits in the most in regards to the actual wedding scene, because I think he takes us to a chapel. I think. And that also coincides with his myth. So I think this one's gonna be really good, which I saved the best for last. So let's do this. The memory is called Alternative Darkborn. The Deepspace tunnel is experiencing intense fluctuations. Mirage-like spatial anomalies are appearing everywhere. I happened upon one that seems to be intricately connected to Silas. You seem biased. Shut up, leave me alone. Oh, okay. We just got right into it, didn't we? As I push open the heavy door, the majestic and sacred hall I had imagined doesn't materialize. Instead, desolation greets me. I step into the great hall. Weeds sprawl across the floor. Rustled candelabra? I don't know if I said that right. Are toppled over, and withered vines climb the walls. The patterns on these walls are identical to the spatial anomalies reported in the news. I didn't expect to find one in the N109 zone.
Aren't you on your way?
I detected a metaflux fluctuation, so I got held up.
Is it serious?
It's not a wanderer, probably just fluctuations from the Deepspace tunnel.
That's good. But if you don't get here soon, I'll beat the game without you.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Silas is a gamer. Give me a few minutes and put that controller down right now. You're not allowed to finish the game without me. This spatial anomaly looks like an abandoned church, so there's not a lot to investigate. I'm just about to leave when something falls. Several yellowed books and rusty coins rest on different pews through the church. Throughout the church. Weird, it's as if someone lived here. No duh. He's an alpha gamer! Yes, okay, sure. Let's go with that.
Warning. Energy fluctuation levels in this space are rising. It's ill-advised to remain here for an extended period of time.
I should wait until the fluctuation levels stabilize. Then I can do another investigation. I don't like all the noises it's making. It sounds weird. The infamous leader of Onakindness, who strikes fear into the people wherever he goes, is playing video games with me. But the real reason for my visit is so I can invite Silas to attend my senior's engagement party with me. Isn't that funny? She's trying to wink wink, hint hint, nudge nudge at Silas. There will be a lot of people, though. Will the association or his rivals recognize him if he's my +1? You've given him the name Sky, and no one's batted an eye, so I don't think so.
That's weird, sweetie. You lost again.
Don't call me out, Silas.
Luckily for us, we're just playing games today. If these were real wanderers, they probably wouldn't share my interest in drawing cats.
Silas puts down the controller, picks up a marker, and leans in to add another stroke to my cheek. You just got lucky. You don't need to be smug about it.
No, I thought cats were supposed to be smug.
See, Silas is just a sassy, but he's more like pompous sassy than Raphael is. Raphael's like playful sassy. He gently tilts my chin to the side, and I see my reflection in the mirror. He's already drawn enough cat whiskers on my cheeks. I can't believe I lost that many times.
You didn't come all the way to the N109 zone just to play games and look like a cat, right?
Maybe that's MC talking, but me? No, I'm kidding.
I wouldn't mind if that was the case, though.
You see? Yeah, you catch my drift. Of course he noticed how distracted I was. Hesitant, I pull out the engagement party's invitation out of my bag. One of my seniors from school was getting engaged, so if you're free... How does Silas react around other people he doesn't care about? He takes the invitation and examines it carefully. A gleam of delight flashes in his eyes.
You already know my answer. Was losing that many games worth it?
Is that a yes? I heard her fiance works at the Hunters Association, so there will probably be a lot of hunters at the engagement party. If your identity gets exposed, then you become a target. He taps the tip of my nose with his index finger.
It's not like this is our first time interacting with a group of hunters.
Touché.
Wouldn't you say our past experiences have proven how good my acting skills and our rapport are?
His composed tone easily soothes my worries. I smile as I pick up the controller again.
Do you feel better now? You don't have an excuse not to do your best.
Fine, let's play another round. Watch me kick your butt. Who said I wasn't doing my best? I was letting you win earlier.
You let me win that many times. You're too kind.
Shouldn't you return the favor? I beckon him to move closer with a come hither gesture. Come hither.
A bet's a bet. I'm waiting for your magnum opus.
Ah, a magnum opus reference. I love it. I pick up a marker and draw a tiny heart on Silas's face. Aww. Done. Once you see it, you'll admit I won fair and square. Silas turns to look at himself in the mirror. His smile widens.
It'll be more than just accepting defeat. I'll happily lose to you a few more times.
Oh, we're at the engagement party. Okay. On the day of the engagement party, Silas unsurprisingly commands attention wherever he appears.
Sky, do you know what she was like in school?
See, he takes on his Sky persona.
That's why I'm here. I'd like to learn more about her past.
Aww.
A hunter's work isn't easy. Since your job is in a completely different field, you need to be understanding.
Of course, yeah.
Yes, of course. I'm adapting to the pace of a hunter's lifestyle.
I'm totally not a mob boss or anything. While he handles everything flawlessly, I still remain vigilant of our surroundings. He's surprisingly pretty social, I guess.
Is my performance not enough to put you at ease?
We're surrounded by hunters. Better safe than sorry.
My balloon!
Oh. A child's voice interrupts me as a pink balloon floats up before my eyes. I reach for it, but the string has already moved out of my grasp. Suddenly, Silas's arm appears and he catches the string. Uh-oh. How's she
Don't
gonna
worry.
react?
The police and the Hunters Association say I'm not a kind-hearted person in their records.
Well, you're not towards people who are not of interest to you. Oh, look at his eyes. He made them soft. His eyes crinkle as he forces himself to smile. He crouches down to give the balloon to the little girl running toward him.
Hi there. Is this your balloon?
Mommy!
Uh-oh. You scared her. The little girl runs away. As her crying fades into the distance, Silas looks at me. He's confused.
You told me to smile at people with this exact angle.
Don't blame me for this. I hold back my laughter and reach out to help him stand up. You hardly see anyone in the N109 zone who makes you want to smile. You've gotten rusty.
You're not wrong. I only get plenty of practice when I'm meeting people with you.
He gives me a faint smile.
The more I practice, the better I'll get. Isn't that right?
Oh gosh. I smile as I tie the pink balloon to his wrist. Let me teach you another trick for looking approachable. Bring something cute with you. Even the sternest face becomes twice as friendly.
Cute, huh? I already have that.
Are you referring to MC?
Maybe you're not close enough for it to be obvious.
Oh, smooth. He suddenly pulls me close. With his arm around my shoulders, he looks at me.
I should look friendlier now that I have you and the balloon, right? I'm sorry. I was having a moment. As night falls, the party moves indoors. The lawn is empty, and the light's glow is misty as it diffuses into the night sky. I sit with Silas on the steps outside. The pink balloon on his wrist is like a tiny exclamation mark in the tranquil night. Too bad we couldn't find that little girl. I wanted to return her balloon. I poke the balloon's smooth surface. Let's just consider it a gift from her.
Someone shameless. My fingertip moves from the balloon to Silas's face.
You're in a good mood today.
Because... I don't know. I just am. It's probably because you got a lot of chances to practice your smile.
Should I show you the results?
Haven't you been doing that this whole time?
My finger slides to his lips and gently touches them. I'll give you 99 points. His warm lips are pressed against the pad of my finger.
I guess I made significant progress. This is the highest score I've ever received.
You didn't really smile before.
Well, you said it yourself. Very few people in the N109 zone can make me smile.
Genuinely, at least. Then what happened earlier? Silas pauses slightly. He lowers his gaze to look at me.
Why are you asking?
It's probably because of the party game. When my senior and her boyfriend were asked about each other's past, they both answered quickly. I hook my finger around the balloon string and pull it. The pink balloon partially hides my face.
Are you interested in playing a game like that?
I just imagined myself in that situation and realized I wouldn't be able to answer everything about you.
But everything they mentioned were happy memories. Ever since we met, I can talk for weeks about those.
Silas pushes the balloon aside with his hand, and his gaze lands on my face.
There's today's balloon. The chances to practice my smile. Dancing with you here. And casual conversations while sitting on these steps. Instead of focusing on the parts of my past where you weren't present, I'd rather create memories with you.
Oh. I pause before quietly resting my head against him. We look at the grass bathed in moonlight. Bathed in moonlight. I cannot freaking talk. I'm not actually surprised by Silas's response. He tends to avoid talking about his past for the most part. I think I know why. But in some corner of my heart, a subtle disappointment slowly creeps in. We've grown closer and entered each other's lives. The areas where we intersect have also increased. However, he's only opened a small crack for me to peer into when his past is involved. The next day.
Energy fluctuation levels in this space are currently stable. You may proceed with an investigation.
I push open the heavy church door for the second time. As I venture deeper into the building, the light becomes increasingly dim. The glow from my hunter's watch only illuminates a few meters ahead. Chess? Someone has the time to learn how to play chess in this dilapidated place? They must live a carefree life. My words echo throughout the empty church.
You as well. It seems you have the time to analyze someone else's hobbies in the same place.
Hey, Silas. A familiar voice resounds from the doorway. Surprised, I turn my head to see Silas leaning against the entrance. He has his arms crossed. Why are you here?
I wanted to ask you the same question, sweetie.
I'm here to investigate the spatial anomaly. Wait, how did you know I would visit? Of course, Mephisto. A silhouette flashes past the window. A crow's cry, whether it's answering me or mocking me, I'm not sure, lingers outside. Mephisto, he really is a helpful bird.
It's just a coincidence. This place happens to be within Mephisto's usual patrol route.
Sure. What about you? Why are you here? He lowers his arms and slowly strolls into the church.
Spatial anomalies aren't restricted areas. That includes the ones in the N109 zone.
I still need to figure out if it's safe to enter and exit this space. You should leave first. Since when does Silas ever take directions, my girl?
Is it unsafe? That's all the more reason for me to stay.
See? He walks up to me. Candlelight suddenly flickers to life in front of his hand. When I get a closer look, I see he produced a set of matches from who knows where. He strikes one to light a candelabrum beside a pew.
The church is massive. I doubt your watch will last long here.
And you know that how? Do you usually carry matches with you? I don't think I've seen you with them before.
It's just another coincidence.
He keeps saying that, and he knows darn no. He knows why. He holds the candelabrum while extending his other hand toward me. I feel like there are too many coincidences today.
Wouldn't the biggest one be you discovering this place? And since coincidences brought us here, maybe it was fate that you needed someone to help you find your way.
For some reason, my heart feels lighter because of this unexpected encounter. Silas uses the lit candle and the candelabrum he's holding to light the other candles throughout the Great Hall. The darkness is gradually conquered, one flame at a time. Bandages and gauze are scattered along the aisle. It's as if someone tried to use them, but eventually tossed them aside in frustration. With all these medical supplies, do you think this place was used as a safe house?
It's a good choice. Most people wouldn't be interested in entering a rundown church like this. Very safe.
Silas is terrible at tending to his wounds. He always makes a mess of the bandages. Is this another coincidence? I turn my head and look at him thoughtfully.
Yes?
It's nothing. I just feel like you understand the person who stayed here.
People in need of safe houses think along the same lines.
His explanation is flawless, but it's not enough to dispel my suspicions. I pull Silas over to the windowsill where a yellowed old book lies.
Are you interested in this place, or in the person who used it?
He tightens his grip on my hand slightly, and I take the opportunity to pull him a little closer to the window. Bring the candle here. I can't make out any of the text. Under the flickering candlelight, I brush away the dust from the book. It's a worn atlas that meticulously documents the geographical layout of a technology center. According to various records, the N109 zone was a thriving tech hub 14 years ago. And then something that could be called evidence appears. Silas, look at the handwriting. Doesn't it look familiar to you? I show him the page with the bold, untamed handwriting.
Aren't hunters supposed to investigate spatial anomalies? When did you become a detective?
Is it his handwriting? If you don't want to admit it, I won't force you, but you can't interfere with what I've discovered on my own.
All right, Miss Sharp-Eyed Hunter, who's also a detective. What else have you deduced from these simple clues?
That's kind of funny. This spatial anomaly didn't appear because of the recent deep space tunnel fluctuations. It's highly likely that it existed for at least 10 years.
It's true that deep space tunnel fluctuations have occurred more than once.
The flickering candlelight is reflected in his eyes. It's like a faint glow dancing among shadows. At the far end of the church stands a weathered pipe organ, of course. I see several objects scattered across its keyboard. They're polished crystals of various colors. Now they're dull. Your fondness for shiny things hasn't changed a bit. I mutter quietly to myself, but it still reaches his ears. He sets the candle, I'm tired of freaking pronouncing that, aside and picks up a dust-covered crystal. He weighs it in his hand.
They're just ordinary crystals. Kids in the N109 zone used to pretend they were gems to impress people.
People actually fell for that?
Maybe someone wanted to brighten up this dreary place.
I pause, then I take the crystal from his hand to examine the marks of repeated polishing. Under what circumstances would a person want to decorate a safe house? I guess it'd be when someone starts treating a safe house as a home. He looks at me, and that gaze, which felt impossible to read, now seems to be comprehensible.
You'd be a good detective.
I suddenly step on something hard. I look down and discover several rusty bullet casings. Each one is marked with dark brown stains. Is that blood? I bend down to pick one up, but Silas quickly reaches out to stop me.
Don't look at those.
He has me sit down. Then he places a finger on one of the organ's keys. The pipe organ that's been neglected for years produces a deep, muffled noise. Did the bullets that were extracted from flesh and still wet with blood make the same hollow sound when they fell to the floor? Why did you choose this place as your safe house?
It was the first area I saw after coming here. Back then, this place wasn't called the N109 zone. And before I gained a footing here, this was my first safe house.
I'm learning. He turns to look at me, and a faint smile appears on his face.
Or, you could say this was my first home.
For reasons I can't explain, my heart feels a sudden twinge of pain.
Warning. Energy fluctuation levels in this space are rising. It's ill-advised to remain here for an extended period of time.
Why are the fluctuation levels rising again?
Didn't you see the news, sweetie? The current deep space tunnel fluctuations are entering their final phase. The spatial anomalies they created are disappearing one after another.
Ready to leave, he pulls me to my feet, but I stay where I am.
Why aren't you moving? A good hunter knows when to quit while they're ahead.
I still got questions, Silas. Will this place disappear too? Hasn't it existed for a while?
Every intense fluctuation from the deep space tunnel creates new spatial anomalies while obliterating others. This place probably won't last for much longer.
Aren't you sad to see it go? After all, this place is...
I haven't been here in a long time.
He ruffles my hair.
If you hadn't found it, I probably wouldn't even remember what happened here.
His expression remains nonchalant, as if he's saying goodbye to something trivial.
Even if it vanished without a trace one day, I'll remember this place for a while longer. All because you visited it.
Candle in the nearby candelabrum. That's what I'm tired of pronouncing. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing it right. I'm probably pronouncing it all wrong. The candle nearby has burned out. Its bluish-gray smoke slowly fades away. I look around this weed-covered place, and an idea forms in my mind.
Welcome to the pain I felt on Deltarune. Okay, but yours are simpler words. Will Silas's memory of his first home always be in this desolate state? I do want to continue that at some point, by the way. I haven't forgot about it. There's a theory about the human brain. It's good at remembering results while forgetting the process. If the results are beautiful, then the pain experienced along the way gradually fades. Silas isn't human, but okay. If Silas could see what the church originally looked like. Not really, especially if I'm trying to do voices while reading perfectly. I mean, come on, you don't have to do 20 million voices. I get the gist of it. If Silas could see what the church originally looked like, will the memory of his first home be preserved in a less gloomy image? I plan to secretly decorate the central area of the church to give Silas a surprise. Maybe tonight or tomorrow night. One or the other. One day later. Huh. It's different now. I push open the door for the third time. Amazed, I stare at the church. It's been completely restored, and everything is even more majestic than I imagined.
You arrived earlier than I expected.
Wait, hang on, I'm trying. I can't freaking whistle. Pretend I'm whistling. You're looking good, my man. How did you...
Because I had the same plan as you.
Aww. What's with the formal clothes?
Weren't we going to create the most unforgettable memory before this place disappears? I always take occasions like this very seriously.
Aww. He leads me to a pew where a large gift box sits. Once it's open, it reveals an exquisite formal dress inside. We would get married on the spot if he gave me a dress like that. I also have to dress up?
Did you think you'd be a spectator in the memory we're creating?
Warning. Abnormal fluctuations detected in this area. Its dissipation is imminent.
Your association system is very efficient.
Before this place disappears, should we do something you've never done before?
It sounds like you already have something in mind.
I scan the room, then I point at the withered vines that are strikingly out of place. Have you ever seen them bloom?
No.
I pull Silas over to the pillar and place his hand on one of the vines.
Did you plan this?
Sights we've never seen before are the most unforgettable, right? Silas smiles as the energy flows from his palm. I place my hand over his and resonate with him. Black-red mist winds through the entire church. Oh, his freaking song! Flowers of various colors bloom on every vine as far as the eye can see. The lifeless church is filled with light, and now is bursting with vitality. The expression on Silas's face slightly softens at the sight of this transformation.
Why did you want to create a new memory for me here?
Because this is where you opened up about your past.
He leads me to sit on the stairs that ascend to the central platform. Candles illuminate both sides of the pews, and colorful light from the stained glass windows slants across the steps. At the far end stands that heavy door.
You were the one who chose to open the door.
What lies behind it aren't ruins anymore. He looks at me, and tenderness flickers in his eyes.
You are what lies behind this door now. I'll always remember the new memories you've given me. But the ones we can create here aren't limited to just these. People usually come here to exchange vows. Obviously, that isn't something you can do alone.
I do.
There's something I want to do with you before they disappear. It just means everything that happened here will become a secret between us. However, I hope we'll share more than one secret. I want more memories of us. Until they fill our future. And you? In that case, I want this wish to last forever. Always. Maybe the world outside is coming to an end. Doomsday and all that jazz.
What? Okay, look.
All right, let's create more memories with each other until Doomsday itself actually arrives.
Oh my word. Huh. The world outside is an ending. The world outside is an ending. In fact, it's peaceful beyond our imagination.
Okay. I was expecting it to end right there. You lost again. On the sofa, I kick off my slippers, get on my knees, and move behind him. I take another colorful hair tie off my wrist. Silas, you can't let your enemies know you're a sore loser when video games are involved. As I say this, I grab some hair from the back of his head and tie it into a little ponytail with ease. Otherwise, they'd stop challenging you to card games and fights. They'll invite you to play video games instead.
You're not even this proud when you kill S-rank wanderers.
Well, when it's against you, it's different, man. Of course, this is a rarer achievement than defeating S-rank wanderers. It's not hard. It's hard not to be proud. I turn his head to face me, staring at the little ponytail sticking out in all directions on his head. I can't help but touch them.
Something is wrong with the controller.
He's still being stubborn. Didn't I bring a pair of new ones? Where did you put them?
You're being very accommodating. Let me guess. There's a condition.
It's simple. If you lose in the next round, you'll let me take a photo of you. Deal? Silas not haggling when you make deals with him is one of many indicators that shows he's in a good mood. He points at where the controllers are. I go there while thinking about the perfect angles for his photo shoot later. The shelves before me are lined with dull crystals, yellow books, and an antique chess set. And tied to the railing on the side of the shelf is a familiar pink balloon.
Did you find them?
I turn around. Astonished, I stare at the man walking toward me with tiny ponytails all over his head. Since when did you become so sentimental, Silas? He smiles as he picks up the box of controllers with one hand while taking my hand with the other.
I haven't.
Of course.
I'm preserving as many of our shared memories as I can.
His ridiculous hairstyle and matter-of-fact tone clash with the romantic sentiment he expressed. But my racing heart tells me that I'll also cherish this moment until we reach our vow-set deadline. Silas, I sometimes think spatial anomalies return to where they came from instead of disappearing.
Isn't that fitting? It's just like the things in this room.
He squeezes my hand even tighter.
Everything that happened, every word that was spoken, they're all preserved in deep space.
I'm saving that. I knew that's where it was gonna. I was like, watch, that's where it's gonna end. Okay, that one was beautiful. I did start tearing up a little bit in the beginning. That was cute. That was adorable. I loved it. Wow. I don't know. It's hard for me to pick now. I really liked it. It was really cute, and I got the dress and everything, and they got to float in the air for a little bit. You know what I kind of wished I would have had from them? I wish I could have got to see them dance again. That's kind of what I wanted. Like how you see Zane and them dance. I kind of wanted that with Silas. But I can see why they did it. That was beautiful. I loved it. It was really cute. And that was the last ring and outfit I needed. Meaning I have all of them now. Which is kind of crazy. So let me see if I can... Which outfit am I wearing? Oh my gosh, they let you have all of them in here. I don't know which is which. No, wait, the short one is Silas's. It's not that one, it's not that one. It's not that one, it's this one.
veil. Goodness freaking gracious. Pretty sure it's this one. Interesting. And then for his, I have both his outfits. I have his and I have Raphael's. I guess let's see. Let's look at it. Here we go. I know a lot of people said they didn't like how short the dress was on MC for Silas's dress. And for a minute, I kind of agreed. I was kind of like, yeah, that is kind of a short wedding dress. But then I was like, you know what? It's fitting for Silas, right? Like, I think it works pretty well. So, I really like it. I think it's adorable. Yes, I love it. No, wait, I think... Let me go back. To normal poses. Oh, frick. I think you even get certain hairstyles that you can do with them. Or for MC. Ooh, the braid's pretty. I like the braid hair. Dang, I'm gonna have to switch it up now. I don't remember which one is exactly for Silas and them, but I like them all. They're all really cute. Honestly, I think I want to go with the braid. The braid's so cute. Look at the braid. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm just goofing off at this point. I really like all of these. They're all adorable. So yeah, that was all of the wedding banner memories. I still want to try and get the remaining outfits that I'm missing, or the alternate outfits for what is it? Caleb, Zane, and Xavier. But that I'll probably do on my own time. I had so much fun doing that. I think it was really sweet. I don't know which one's my favorite. I mean, I really do like Silas's, but I don't know if it's my favorite, if I'm being honest. Maybe I just wanted more. Maybe that's why, like, I really liked it. I think it was adorable, but I feel like I wanted more in regards to Silas's memory. But that's just me. I still think it was beautiful. It was a beautiful memory. I think it was amazing. Oh yeah, that's right. I can do Illugio stuff. Huh. What's a good outfit I could give him? How would you look in your normal outfit? Can I change mine? No. Okay, I just want to see for a minute. Push the bias aside and give a true like opinion?
People usually come here to exchange vows.
Ooh, you look good even
Obviously,
in your normal outfit, man.
that isn't something you can do alone.
If I have to give a truly unbiased opinion on all of them, I think my favorite, and this is probably going to be a little bit of a surprise, truly unbiased opinion, my favorite is Zane's. My favorite is Zane's. I don't know why, it just is.
There's something
I think it's
want to
because
do
they're
with you.
dancing and because they're in the library and because
they
I have
disappear.
context of it. I think my favorite is Zane's out of all of them. And, Zane's not even one of my top favorites out of the guys. I don't know. I really like his scene more. Like, I
It
feel
just
like
means
if you were to put
everything
Silas
that
in that
happened
same
here
dancing
will
scene,
become a
it would
secret
immediately
between
push
us.
Silas's up. Immediately. Like, I don't know why. Zane's just really speaks to me. And that's the one that truly got me to tear up, too. Which is crazy, I know. Like, I don't know why. It really speaks to me. I love it. It's beautiful.
A rainbow bridge might be beyond me, but I can offer steps under the moonlight. Is that good enough for Miss Fairy?
And his gentle tone, and his, he's very gentlemanly, which I'm not saying none of them are. I'm
The
just
avarice
saying
of
I
my
feel it
wish
more in
is
this one.
unyielding. Trading all the beauty in this world to make a reality wouldn't be enough. Yet what I have now...
Oh, he's the one that has the braid.
But I want to give you so much more.
And that line, oh my god.
One sentence. One
It's like
embrace.
giving Disney princess
One
vibes
jasmine
with this
petal.
one. Which all of them are. I'm not saying none of them
enough.
are. I'm just saying I'm feeling it more with this one.
Shall we dance?
I wish they all had dance scenes. But them dancing in the library on the ice crystals and everything, I don't know. I'm just feeling this one more. Tell me this isn't
Meeting you.
beautiful.
It's the luckiest thing that has ever happened to me. Like these jasmines. After a never-ending winter, I met the one who brought spring into my life. This space may not last forever. However, I promise to give you more beautiful memories. Every day, starting from this moment.
And the music and the slow dancing and I feel like his memory out of all of them, he doesn't rush into the kiss as fast either.
I wish you could be happy for all of eternity. But an even greedier wish of mine is... I wish to be the person who's always by your side when you find happiness. I want to witness every flower bloom in our future together. Will you give me that chance?
Yes, the kneeling and yes, I'm sorry. Like Zane is the I don't know how to put it, but it's like I love it. I love how soft and genuine his voice is. I love how beautiful the scene is.
Then, let us make a vow in a sea of jasmines. We'll always see the flowers bloom together.
I love his chivalry. Yes, I love his chivalry. Yes, I love it. That one gave me the most butterflies in my stomach.
in regards to the scenes. And that's coming a lot from a Silas and Raphael main. Yeah, this one speaks to me more. So yeah, that's completely unbiased. That one takes the cherry on top in regards to my favorite scenes. I guess in regards to who's my second favorite? If we're talking about unbiased, it's between Raphael and Silas. I don't really know which one I would pick over the other. I like them both. You know what? Probably Raphael. I would say Raphael. And I know that seems biased, but I feel like just the scenery. I like the scenery. I like that we're on the beach. I like that we're walking. I like his genuine words. And I like how he waits until we get onto the whale. And then he lifts the veil.
Tell me
before we
what
do
you're
the
thinking
speech,
about
right?
now.
I like that. So I feel like, yeah, I would say Raphael's is probably my second favorite. Which I know, crazy. I'm putting it above Silas. I know, right? I feel like when it comes to being soft and
My
genuine,
fire combined with your flower, it's anything but
Raphael
simple.
tends to be better at that than
Do you
Silas
know what
does.
it
Here and
means
there, here and
to
there.
have
Sometimes
this
Silas does
as
it
our
better. It
witness?
just depends.
Then, in return, I'll give you the entire ocean as my gift. By Lemurian customs, our covenant has been forged.
I like how we're walking on the beach. I love the dress and the veil. It's beautiful. I love how it's a beautiful sunset.
Every second of our lives must be shared, starting from this moment.
I love when they have their hands behind their backs,
If this vow
like you said,
actually
the chivalry.
represents eternity, will you give me the chance to prove myself worthy of your devotion?
Yeah, I would say Raphael's is my second. And I like how you ride off into the ocean on the whale and everything. I like it. A lot of people said they were underwhelmed by this one. I don't feel underwhelmed by it at all. I think it's great. I would say that one's my second. My third would probably be Silas. Which is weird because I've never put any of his memories in third place, let alone even second place. Yes, the whale is beautiful. So yeah, I would say Silas is a third. But here's the thing. Here's the thing why it's kind of warring with me in regards to Raphael's. His is the only one at a church chapel where you go to get married. Like, the setting is gorgeous and the stained glass windows. I think the only thing that maybe takes me out of it a little bit is the fact that they're making out so hard. I'm not saying you can't have scenes where you and Silas make out super hard. I think the thing is that maybe this wasn't the correct setting for it, is a way to put it, which I know sounds crazy coming from me, right? But none of the guys in their other memories kiss as aggressively as Silas does in this one. And it's like, look, if we want a spicy card, we'll give them the spicy card. But this is supposed to be like we're getting married, like purity, and like, you know, you don't sit there and make out when you get married, you know, like you're supposed to, let's pretend we're in front of like an entire audience. His family is on the right and your family's on the left. Or, you know, so on and so forth. And I'm not saying you don't kiss at the end when you're pronounced husband and wife. You do, but you don't make out that aggressively, do you? No, you don't. So it's like, that kind of took me out of it a little bit, which is crazy. I know. What? So, yeah. I think I would have been okay if it was a more tender kiss instead of such an aggressive one, I guess. But I mean, hey, it's Silas. Any Silas girly is gonna go nuts for that, right? Including me. I still like it. I'm not saying I hate it and I hate the fact that it's there. That's not what I'm saying at all. I'm just saying I would have preferred a more tender kiss, like Zane's or something, instead of the aggressive one that we got. So Zane's number 1, Raphael's number 2, and Silas is number 3. Out of Xavier and Caleb. Let me watch Caleb's again, because I legitimately don't remember a lot of it, if I'm being honest. Let me watch it again real quick. So that way I can give an honest opinion. Because I don't remember all of it. I do remember liking the scenery out of this one a lot.
Let's make this dream even more unforgettable. That paper crane will be lonely if we leave it as is, though. You wanted me to fold you 1,000 paper cranes when we were kids. What about now? They won't just be in deep space. They'll live on in my dreams.
Okay, I remember the paper crane thing.
With you. Of course. I want to have a place in your heart that's different from before. I want to share every adventure with you in the future, with this new role. Is that okay?
You know, I think I have to pick Caleb over Xavier, now that I'm starting to remember. I think I like the scenery more, and I think I like the setting and how it played out, because there's the little twirl and everything. I'm starting to remember now. I feel like I like Caleb's scene more than I like Xavier's, which is weird. Yeah, I'm serious. I like the train setting. I like the paper cranes. I like how it looks like they're walking on air in this little floating scene that they have. Like, that's giving Disney princess vibes right there. Yes. I like that more, I feel like, than Xavier's scene.
Adventures that only existed in dreams have become today's reality.
And yes, the little princess twirl, and how he catches you by the waist, yes.
Hold on tight. The train is about to leave. Aren't we already doing that? The future is right now.
And see, that's like a soft and sensual kiss, like a tender kiss, like a beautiful, like we're in love kind of kiss, not a I'm gonna devour your face kind of kiss. That's the kind of kiss that I'm looking for in Silas's, and I feel like I didn't get that. I feel like I got the aggressive kiss. Yeah, I think Caleb's a solid 4. I think Caleb's the 4th one, and I think he beats Xavier. I feel like Xavier was my least favorite out of them. Which, it's not that I didn't like it, it's just it didn't feel like it did a ton as in regards to the other ones. But I still liked it. Okay, yes, the scenery in that one is really pretty too. But do you see how it's like a soft, sensual kiss? Like a soft, like, we're getting married, quote unquote, kiss. Almost all of them are like that. Is Raphael's like that? Let me see. Let me double check. I feel like it is. Yeah, that's a soft, sensual kiss. That's not a I'm devouring your face kiss. Okay, yeah, I feel like the only one who's like hungry kissing us is Silas, which is weird. Why did they decide to go that route? Now that I'm thinking about it, why did they decide to go that route? Like, I don't get it. Why didn't we get the soft, sensual kiss? Yes, he gave us the kiss on the hand. All of them do that. That's not anything different. But then when he kisses you full on, that sucker's aggressive, man. Well, it starts out aggressive for sure. Yeah, so completely unbiased opinion, or my favorites. Zane is number one. Zane is number one. Number 2 is Raphael. Number 3, Silas. Number 4, Caleb. And number 5, Xavier. So yeah, that's my unbiased opinion of my favorites. If we're talking biased, I think Raphael would still be number 1 over Silas. Or maybe Silas would, I don't know. It's hard. It's hard to pick this time around. I like them all. You know what I need to go through that I haven't gone through yet? I haven't gone all through their spring memories yet. And I need to go through their spring memories. But I told myself I was going to stream them when I got the chance. And I've been procrastinating. So I haven't had the chance to go through all these yet. Even though this event is long over. So yeah, we'll go through those eventually. Maybe later this week. I don't know. We will see. But yeah, that was all my wedding banner event things. And I'm happy I still got to go through them. I think it was an amazing experience all around. And I loved it. He's a mafia leader. Yeah, he is a mafia leader. But listen, if I wanted an aggressive kiss, I'd go to this one. Because this one, they're not holding back. Yeah, that one, they're going nuts, okay? If I wanted that one, I would pick that one, okay? I'm not picking that one. So, therefore, yeah. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave it here. Not that I want to. And here's Caleb. Say hi, Caleb. Are you satisfied with my outfit? It's a pretty basic outfit, Caleb. You didn't really accessorize yourself at all today. I have so many accessories for you. Could be better. I need you to give me advice next time. So anyways, I think I'm gonna leave it there. I had a ton of fun going through them regardless, and I'm so happy I have all the dresses and the hairstyles now, and the rings. So yeah, I think that was an amazing experience. I'm curious to see how Infold is gonna step this up with whatever banner event they're gonna announce next. Because even though we still have a solid week until this event is over, I'm sure they'll announce something soon in regards to what the next banner event's going to be. I hear rumors saying it's going to be possibly Xavier's next myth, his third myth event. Or it might be a rerun of like some old banners or something to that extent. And then I hear we have a summer banner in the future. Like, by in the future, I mean by like sometime next month. I don't know. Again, those are only rumors, so I have no idea. But whatever comes out in the future, I look forward to it and really curious to see how they go about this in the future. So until then, that was all I had planned for y'all today, and I'm so happy y'all got to tune in and watch. So thank you guys all for tuning in, and I will catch y'all later. Bye!